can I ask you all to please stay quiet as we observe the national anthem for Palestine, Mawtini. Thank you.
السلام على فلسطين، كل فلسطين، من رأس الناقورة إلى أم الرشراش. السلام على فلسطين من نهرها لبحرها. السلام على كل التراب. السلام على غزة، على أطفالها ونسائها ورجالها وشيوخها. السلام على المقاومة وحاضنتها. السلام على أرواح الشهداء. السلام على أرواح شهدائنا الأطفال الذين قطعت رؤوسهم أمام العالم. السلام على الصحفيين الذين أحرقوا في خيامهم والعالم ينظر. السلام على اللاجئين المهجرين من بيوتهم في جنين وطول كرم والضفة السلام على 60,000 طفل جائع في غزة في زمن الترف. السلام على طلاب الجامعات في العالم وفي أمريكا خاصة، والذين رفعوا شعار فلسطين ويدفعون الثمن غاليا. السلام على الذين خطوا خارطة فلسطين بدمائهم. السلام على الشعب الذي قاوم وقال يا عدو الشمس لكن لن أساوم، وإلى آخر نبض في عروقي سأقاوم. في المرة الأولى قبل عام ونصف عندما جئنا هنا كان عدد الشهداء والضحايا في غزة 15,000، جلهم من النساء والأطفال. وسألنا كم من الدماء والضحايا يريد هذا العالم ليوقف المذبحة. اليوم وبعد عام ونصف نعود بمزيد من الجراح وبأكثر من 60,000 ضحية، كلهم من النساء والأطفال، لنكرر السؤال: كم من دماء هذا الشعب، كم من دماء أطفاله ونسائه وشيوخه، كم من هذه الدماء من دماء الصحفيين والأطباء يريد هذا العالم ليوقف المذبحة؟ كم طفل بلا رأس، وكم جسد محرق، وكم عائلة مدفونة تحت ركام المنازل، وكم طبيب وكم صحفي وكم. هل يشبع هذا العالم من دمنا؟ وإذا لم يشبع نقول له فخذوا حصتكم من دمنا وانصرفوا. هل أوقفت المجازر الشعب الفلسطيني عن التمسك بحقوقه؟ هل أوقفت المذابح تمسك الشعب الفلسطيني بأرضه وبعودته؟ لا، وألف لا. إن هذا الشعب الذي صمد رغم النكبة وقاوم رغم النكسة ورفع شعاره عاليا مدويا رغم القمع والقتل والترهيب، من المي إلى المي، فلسطين عربية، من المي إلى المي، من المي إلى المي. إن الشعب الفلسطيني ومن خلفه كل أحرار العالم يدركون ويؤمنون إيمانا قاطعا بأن الظلم إلى زوال، وأن الحق سينتصر طال الزمان أم قصر، وبأن فلسطين ستعود حرة لأهلها وناسها، وأن دماء أطفال ونساء وأبناء شعبنا وشعوب المنطقة التي أريقت على يد هذا الكيان المجرم لن تضيع هدرا، وستكون منارة على طريق الحرية والانتصار. قل للعدو أراك أحمق ما تزال، فالآن فاوضهم على ما شئت واطلب منهم وقف القتال. يا قائد النفر الغزاة إلى الجديلة أو إلى العين الكحيلة من سنين، أدري بأنك لا تخاف الطفل حيا، إنما أدعوك صدقا أن تخاف من الصغار الميتين. من المي إلى المي، من المي إلى المي. From the river to the sea, from the river to the sea, from the river to the sea.
القدس ضحين شهداء بالملايين،
Palestinian youth movement.
Brothers and sisters, 3 weeks ago, the genocidal fascist entity called Israel resumed its genocide on the Palestinian people in Gaza. During this time, more than 400 Palestinians, half of whom were women and children, were killed by airstrikes. 15 medics were executed. Refugee camps were bombed. This is what Western nations are choosing to protect, fund, and arm. And this, brothers and sisters, is why we are here today. Because a ceasefire is not enough. We are here to demand from our politicians a two-way arms embargo right now! We are not just here because we stand on the side of justice. We are here because we know that the jets that rain down the bombs on Gaza, those weapons that kill children, the ammunition used to try and exterminate our people have been manufactured right here. All under the approval of Western governments. By April 2024, Israel had dropped over 70,000 tons of explosives on Gaza, the equivalent of 45,000 bombs. And none of this would be possible without the F-35 fighter jet parts, which are made right here in Canada. Today, we refuse to be silent while this country continues to profit from the wholesale slaughter of our people. We demand an arms embargo! We demand an arms embargo! Long live Gaza! Long live Palestine! Long live Palestine!
But one thing is clear. The last 18 months has made people across the world commit to fight against this injustice. And after 18 months, on the heels of the federal elections of Canada, we are here to send a clear message. Palestine is at the center of this election. We will not forget about the politicians who presided over this senseless genocide. Shame! The ones who stayed silent in the face of war crimes. Shame! The ones who defended this fascist project. Shame! And we say to all Canadian politicians and to all candidates who do not support a two-way arms embargo on Israel, you are not welcome in our movement. You will not be welcome in our community spaces. You will not be welcome in our neighborhoods, in our mosques, and in our churches. Shame! And if the parties of this country still refuse to listen, today they won't listen. Because we have people who come from across the country, from Toronto, from Mississauga, from Hamilton, from Kitchener-Waterloo, from Montreal, from Quebec. People from across Canada came here to stand on Parliament Hill to send a clear message. After 18 months of genocide, we will never abandon Gaza. We will never abandon our struggle.
Manurado sa wakweko. Yawa tika sa waki sa wajgarate. Si yugat ka ni sa ane. Yugoslavos na nagakatsa. Sa Palestine. Te chinawado na nasugaya dito. Si oyawa ni sa rawandi yugat kako. Nagwaya ko na hotorosoni na kaya ka istang hutsa. At iksabas na yugat sa tarawaganyakto. Welcome to everybody on the occupied homelands of the people of Turtle Island. The attacks upon Gaza is an attack upon us all. As indigenous people, we understand what genocide is about. We understand that Canada is continuing its genocidal nature by contributing and being complicit in the genocide of Gaza, the West Bank, and East Jerusalem. What we see is the rise once again of white supremacy, who say that the land is occupied by no one because they dehumanize the indigenous people of that land. And I'm here to say, from the great white pine to the olive trees in Palestine, we stay steadfast in solidarity with the people of Palestine. Indigenous peoples were put on reserves as an isolation policy by the government of Canada and Great Britain and the United States in hopes this was their goal, was for us to become extinct. But we are still here, just like Palestine is still here. Indigenous people have endured so much hardship. We have endured starvation. We have endured the murder of our children in Indian residential school. But we have endured, just like the people of Gaza will endure. And we must remember those we have lost and make sure that the lies and propaganda of the occupiers will not be written in history, that we will write the history, that we will see the genocide, end the genocide. And that the way we survive is on this earth, our mother. And we will seek the end of the occupation of our people and the end of occupation in Palestine, and the apartheid in Canada, and the apartheid in Palestine. Free Palestine!
Against genocide and supporting the people of Gaza. Please welcome him.
This is an amazing turnout. You hear so much about that yapping Zionist Chihuahua. Here, Palestinians turnout. This is far, far, far bigger turnout than as much. Recently, I was arrested, spent 5 days in jail for criticizing a Zionist influencer online. But the real shame is not that. The real shame is that there are dozens, hundreds even, of Canadians who fought in the genocide in Gaza, and Canadian authorities are not investigating them for violating Canada's war crimes and crimes against humanity act. There's a school in Toronto where a quarter of the graduates joined the Israeli military, and our authorities are not investigating that school for violation of the Foreign Enlistment Act. Canada's obligations under the Arms Trade Treaty is no weapons to country violating international law, committing war crimes. Yet, we have to have a sit-in at Melanie Jolie's office yesterday to pressure her to enforce what she said she's already committed to, which is an arms embargo. It's absolutely shameful that Zionist forces in this country are allowed to violate Canadian law endlessly, daily, and that needs to stop. We are going to make it stop. And the way we're going to make it stop is by confronting all of these politicians, all of these media figures that are justifying, that are enabling the indefensible. They're enabling the mass slaughter of Palestinians, the starvation, the ethnic cleansing. Enough of Canadian support for Zionism!
Who have paid the ultimate price to spread the truth to the entire world and expose Zionism's crimes. One of these journalists is Hussam Shabat. His team contacted the PYM and asked us to spread this last message. And this is the message. Hussam was a son of Gaza. He never left its borders, and he rarely knew people beyond it. But every time he saw the world rise up in protest for Gaza, it gave him hope. In the middle of the darkness, those images reminded him that Gaza was not forgotten. That's why your voice matters. That's why your presence here matters. We must keep showing up. Showing up. We must keep speaking out and keep using whatever privilege we have here to fight for the people of Gaza. Hussam was fearless. He gave everything, including his life, to report the truth. He spent nearly 500 days separated from his family because he believed the world needed to see what was happening. Now that Hussam is gone, we must be his voice. We must carry his truth forward. Do not let his death or the deaths of the martyrs be in vain. As Hussam once said, never stop fighting until Palestine is free. Glory, glory to our martyrs. We have to abide by Hussam's will. And for that, I ask all of you to be as loud as you can. Glory, glory to our martyrs! Glory, glory to our martyrs! Palestinians live in free!
Brothers and sisters, friends and comrades, the Zionist occupation and its criminal Western allies have launched a war of extermination against the Palestinian people everywhere. This is why we are here today, because when our people are under attack, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? We fight back. We are here today because Canada has lied to us. They told us that they stand for justice, for democracy, and for human rights. They told us they support a ceasefire. They told us that they canceled weapons deals with the Zionist entity. And yet, just a few weeks ago, Canada sent lethal components to Israel. We are here today on Parliament Hill to declare that we want nothing less than an arms embargo. In the past 4 weeks, Israel has imposed a complete siege on Gaza. People who have already been amputated, orphaned, and displaced are now facing a suffocating siege. Just yesterday, the Zionist occupation forces completely surrounded Rafah, a city that has been subject to multiple massacres already. This is part of war criminal Netanyahu's latest project of seizing more territory in Gaza in order to create a new military corridor to split Rafah and Khan Yunis. Israel is trying to split Gaza in two, but the reality is Gaza has split the entire world in two. On the one side, those in the halls of power who support genocide and fascism. And on the other side, people like us here today who will organize to fight and to defeat this genocidal project. This is why they are trying to eliminate us. Because they represent genocide and we represent liberation. Israel is resuming its genocide not as an act of strength, but as an act of desperation. This is an act of a dying nation in crisis, trying to save itself by killing the Palestinian people. But the brutality of the Zionist regime will not succeed because there is nothing they will ever do that will make us abandon our struggle. Because even after the Nakba of 1948, our people resisted. Even after the Oslo Accords, our people resisted. Even after a siege was imposed on Gaza, our people resisted. And it is because we continue to resist that our struggle will never die. We can no longer bear the images of journalists burned alive in tents, of doctors facing off against Merkava tanks, of bodies flying over the impact of 2,000-pound American bombs. But this is why we must continue to fight. We fight for the freedom of our prisoners, thousands of whom just last month embraced their families for the first time in decades. We fight for our people in Gaza, who after 18 years of living under siege, defeated Israel's military plans, and they will defeat Israel's military plans again. We fight because when faced with injustice, we have no choice but to resist. We may be up against an empire with the strongest weapons and the most advanced technologies, but this empire is up against the children of the stones, against the men that fight tanks with rocks, against the people who face a nuclear power with slingshots. And standing behind the Palestinian people are millions across the world, just like us, who are now forever part of this movement for justice and liberation. In the past 18 months, our movement has been a force to be reckoned with. We have mobilized billions of people to confront Zionism in every place that it resides. From our universities to our workplaces, from government institutions to unions, we have unmasked the genocidal nature of the Zionist state. This is why in the United States they took Mahmoud Khalil. This is why in Canada they are arresting journalists for speaking against the genocide. This is why they try to bury us. And yet, against all odds, we, the Palestinian people, have taken the entire world by storm. Comrades, there is no struggle more worthy of sacrifice than our struggle for liberation from the Jordan River to the Mediterranean Sea. Now is the time to rise to the moment. Now is the time that we must declare loud and clear that we will never abandon Gaza. We will never abandon our pursuit of justice, because this struggle, this fight, is as essential as life itself.
Here to ask for an arms embargo. I want to hear you say it. I want to hear you scream it. I want to hear you say it like you mean it. Arms embargo, arms embargo. Arms embargo, arms embargo. Arms embargo, arms embargo. Arms embargo, arms embargo. Arms embargo right now. Arms embargo right now. Arms embargo right now. We demand an arms embargo. 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 Stop killing Palestinians. Stop killing Palestinians. Stop killing
My friends, take a look around you today. Look at the thousands here. Look at the millions across the world. The millions across the world that are committed to this righteous struggle. So let this be proof that the entire world stands with Gaza. The entire world rejects Zionism. And we are the generation that will make sure that our people emerge victorious. In our millions, in our billions. We are all Palestinians. In our millions, in our billions. We are all Palestinians. In our millions, in our billions. We are all Palestinians. This is why I urge each and every one of you today to take the pledge on the Vote Palestine campaign. Because as the elections are coming up, we will make it extremely clear. If any politician or candidate does not support an arms embargo, they are not welcome here. So take out your phones and go to votepalestine.ca and take the pledge. Say it loud, say it clear. Liberation is near. Free, free Palestine.
Long live Gaza! I want to ask all of you while you're chanting to make your way to the street, because whose street are these? Whose street? Whose street? Whose street? Let's take the streets! Free, free, free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free, free, free Gaza! Free, free Gaza! Viva, viva Palestina! Viva, viva Palestina! Viva, viva Palestina!
Viva, viva Palestina!
Viva, viva Gaza!
Viva, viva Gaza!
Viva, viva Gaza!
As you march, you will see volunteers with donation boxes. If you'd like to donate, all the funds will be going to the Canadian Palestinian Foundation of Quebec, who has a humanitarian program in Gaza.
Can you read it? Has also
after Iran and Hezbollah.
Free, free Palestine!
We are all Palestinians!
We are all Palestinians!
We are all Palestinians!
We
are all Palestinians!
are all Palestinians!
Wake up, please! Free, free Palestine! Free Palestine!
Israel bombs cannot pay!
Israel bombs cannot pay!
Israel bombs cannot pay!
Israel bombs cannot pay!
From the sea to the river! Palestine will live forever! Palestine will live forever! More dignified!
And it's safe. So anyone behind me right now, please, without naming anyone, please make your way behind the banner. War criminals! 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 War criminals!
chicken, I'll get a win.
This is a free country. Rights and freedoms. Where are we?
Everywhere, bro. I got arrested on June 9th. You know a guy.
Try to figure out what to do with it.
Was it a WWE match?
We see those guys, we get QRT and we get them out of here. Hey, don't worry, buddy. Good. Long time no see. Good?
There used to be fitna, like problems between them. You see, there was an